Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to tell you and show you what moves make you look bad on the dance floor so you can avoid doing them. If we haven't met yet, hi, my name is Monica, and for the past over 18 years I've been preparing adults to go from avoiding the dance floor to enjoying themselves dancing in social settings. So if you feel like that, this is a place to be. And I prepared a free guide for you if you want more help with this. I included everything that's crucial to be able to enjoy dancing, to feel great on the dance floor. If you're interested in learning, just comment below, free guide, and I will send it to you directly so you can take it to the next level. All right, let's jump in. The first thing that looks bad on the dance floor, in my experience at least, are technical moves that you cannot do well. If you're doing like a trendy or technical move just to kind of mock it, that's fine. We all want to look goofy sometimes on the dance floor, so I don't mind that. But if you are trying to show off, if you're trying to show that you're an advanced dancer and you're attempting a movement that's more complex, but you cannot do it well, that's the type of mockery that we're not going for. It just won't look good. So especially if you think about in those situations where you are inside of a dance circle, whether you went voluntarily or somebody pushed you into a dance circle and you have to show off, it's good to have a few moves like that that are more difficult, but please make sure you can do them really, really well. I absolutely recommend having some of those moves in like your back pocket, so when those situations come where you are in the center of attention and you have to do something impressive, you are prepared. But just keep in mind that those movements will take longer to practice, to perfect, because they are so much more complex. And some of the examples, just to give you, those are the things I used to do. For example, moonwalk, or any types of slides, glides, fancy footwork, or like waving. I like that, so it's more of like a hip-hop style. Any like hip isolations that are more complex, more out there. So if you do any of those movements poorly or bad, that's not a good look. We want to avoid that. Number two is what I call flat moves. Moves that are done with the same energy throughout the entire song. And I'm sure you've seen people dancing way too energetically to a song that's kind of mellow, and then on the other hand, people dancing looking half asleep to a song that's energetic and upbeat. And they stay like that throughout the entire song. Moves like that will make you look bad because they are showing that you're not paying attention to what's going on around you in the music, you're not responding to the changes that are happening in the song. And I always say that, but we dance differently to the verse versus the chorus, versus the intro, outro. So as the song is changing, the energy of it changes, you should be able to show it with your movements. If you're just starting out, at least make sure during the chorus your movements are the most energetic, because chorus is usually the most energetic part of the song. So it's kind of safe to assume that your movements should be more energetic at that time. But even if you change the variation of energy you put into the movements, even a little bit, it already shows that you're paying attention, that you're in sync with the music. It will just make you look so much better than doing the flat moves all the way through. We don't want to look flat. And to illustrate it, let me show you a quick example. When we will change going from the verse to the chorus, I'm not even going to change a step. I'll do the same move. But you will notice how my energy will be different when we reach the chorus, okay? And you can do it with every single movement. You can apply that to every movement, any song that you're dancing to. You can also get a sense of what energy to use when you watch others around you. So if everyone is dancing kind of smooth and mellow, you're not going to be the only person going all over the place and jumping around, right? And I did a video on that, how to specifically adjust the movements you're doing to different parts of the song, so I'm going to link it below for you. But let me know also in the comments, like, what did you notice looks bad on the dance floor? I wonder if we have the same observations as far as what moves look ridiculous. Another type of movements that to me might look bad are those goofy moves, where, you know, there is time and place for looking goofy. We can do that from time to time. I'm not a goofy moves type of person, but sometimes, you know, it's fun. I know people do them. The only problem is when you do goofy all the time. to any song at every party, because that's kind of masking the fact that maybe you cannot dance or maybe you're not comfortable dancing. So you're doing the goofy stuff to like entertain your friends, to be on the dance floor, even though you don't know what to do or you're not comfortable being on the dance floor dancing, right? So goofy moves are totally fine from time to time, but not for like 30 minutes straight. Then that's a problem. Another type of movements that look bad on the dance floor are those moves that stick out, moves that are overdone. So those can be overly sexy movements, movements that look like you are trying to bring attention onto yourself all the time, movements that you're just like making them way too hard that they need to be. Like moves that look like they're taking from some kind of performance, where you see those people on the dance floor doing them and you're thinking to yourself, what on earth is that person doing? I'm sure you experience those types of people on the dance floor. And this goes hand in hand, this is like my ick a little bit, this goes hand in hand with like crazy facial expressions. So not only you're doing those exaggerated moves that are way overdone, but you also look like you're the hottest-ish out there when you're not, because a lot of times those movements don't even look good. And that usually bothers me when I see people do choreography, where they are really like adding a lot of emotion to the movements, or on TikTok, some dancers do that as well. But I also seen it done in casual social situations where I feel like that's when it's totally out of place and it totally doesn't match with the casual vibe, just party dancing vibe. It's not a performance, like you don't have to give us all the energy with the face. And it might be my thing, totally, you know, you might like it and that's okay. It's just, even when I was a dancer, I always had the problem with facial expressions because I wasn't doing anything weird, exaggerated with my face when I danced. Maybe a smile here and there, but no weird stuff going on. So maybe it's just my thing. Maybe that's why it bothers me, because I couldn't do it myself, possibly. I don't know, but to me, it looks weird when a person cannot dance, yet they do those big moves that bring attention to them, and at the same time they have this conceited look on their face, like they are the hottest dancers out there. Tell me you've seen it. Tell me that bothers you too. Tell me I'm not the only one. Let me know in the comments also if I missed anything. What other moves look bad? Maybe you've noticed something. Maybe you're doing something that looks bad. Let me know. And if you want to learn how to look good dancing out there and how to feel good dancing out there in social situations when you're just starting out, when you're a total beginner, make sure to comment free guide below and I will send you my new guide directly to you so you can start learning, start implementing, and instead of doing those bad moves on the dance floor, will make you look good out there every single party that you go to. So be sure to comment below and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. This was the first type of a video like that. I never really thought of what moves look bad on the dance floor. But if you want part 2, let me know in the comments. Be sure to like this video if you liked. Subscribe to my channel for more videos on social dancing. And I'm going to see you in my next video/tutorial. Bye!